guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today I have the brand new holiday palette from Simply Posh Cosmetics. This is their Gingerbread Bakery palette. Now this palette, per usual with Simply Posh Cosmetics, is an 18-pan palette. We get 2 rows of mattes and 1 row of shimmers, multi-chromes, duochromes to play with. This palette is going to retail for $55, but my affiliate code Steff will save you 10% off of your order. This palette will drop on November the 7th at 1 p.m. CST. I am so excited. Thank you so much, Kayla, the owner of Simply Posh, for sending this to me in PR. And this just reminds me of like a Sugarland, a sugary, sweet Christmas palette. I'm loving the pink and the blue and the warmer tones. And I think we're going to be able to create some really awesome looks. Let's get started with look number 1. All right, so I've already primed my eyelids with the Morphe eyeshadow primer, and I am ready to dive into this palette. Not going anywhere today. It's the weekend, and I'm just going to take it easy. So I think, where do I want to start? I think I want to start with pink. Let's do pink. This pink lippy from Maybelline that I'm wearing kind of gets me in the pink spirit. So I'm going to start here. This one is called Cookie Cutter. By the way, you can pop out all these shades and put them in your own palette if you need to do so. I'm taking the shade On a Game Beauty E01, and I'm just going to be applying it in the inner corner as well as upwards towards the brow bone, just so it can act as our transition shade. Now on a Refer 13, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one is called Pastel Sweets. I'm going to apply this on the lid as well as bring it into the crease a bit. Kind of like a cool tone pink meets a warm tone pink. Now to deepen it up, I'm going to go in with the shade Chocolate Chips. I'm using the same Refer 13 brush. I'm going to focus this right here in the outer corner as well as bring it into the crease. I'm loving the color combination. It's not too deep. There's still some pink showing. I think it looks great. You could even leave it as an all matte look if you chose to do so. But we have some gorgeous shimmers to play with, and I definitely want to try some of those out. But good blend with these 3 mattes. Now I think I'm going to go into the shimmer Baked Fresh. I'm going to pick it up with my finger. Ooh, it has like a pink and green flip to it. You can definitely see the green coming through. That is really pretty. Now I could have used some glitter primer, but since I'm just going to be taking these looks off after I'm done, I don't really need to. Just going to touch up a little bit here in the crease. Now on a Refer 03, I think I'm going to go into Nutmeg right here. That is a nice peachy warm tone shade. For the inner corner, I think I'm going to do this one right here. Actually, since that is such a warm tone, let's go in with this one with Spice. And I am going to spray the brush. Yeah, I think that paired perfectly. Just kind of ties the 2 together, the upper and lower. So I'm going to add a little bit of mascara and eyeliner, and I will be right back to show you this completed look number 1. Okay guys, so here is the completed look number 1 with the Gingerbread Bakery palette from Simply Posh. I love it. This was such an easy look to create, and it's festive, but it's not over the top. It's not overdone. Very wearable for during the day. Liking the peach and pink combo. I think that worked out great. Mascara I'm using today is the one from Kosas. Really enjoyed that one. This is 2 coats on there. Black eyeliner from CoverGirl, and in the lower waterline, a ColourPop cream gel liner. This one is in the shade Shady Lane. So love it. It looks like a gingerbread inspired look, although I don't know that it looks too Christmassy, but it goes with the tones of the palette. So let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. Okay, so love the cover art. I just keep looking at it and I love it. I think it's so cute. It reminds me of the game, um, what was it? Candyland. Candyland. All right, so really loving the spicy tones over here. Still loving this hot pink shade. I think I'm trying to do something, I feel like this is not a traditional holiday color story, and it just goes with the theme of what it is, a gingerbread house. So I think I'm going to start with dough. And I'm gonna maybe do something a little spicy. We'll see. I want to try and mix two of the shimmers together. So let's start. Do we start here? Yeah, we'll start here with dough. I'm using my Game Beauty E01 again. And I really, really need to wash my brushes this weekend with the extra hour. That is what I need to spend doing. That is how I need to spend it. Even though I want to be relaxing, no, not this weekend. At least not all of it. That is a really nice shade. It's a good all over shade, crease color, just a nice basic shade that you can just throw in the crease, pop a shimmer on the lid, and go. Now I'm going to use brown sugar on my Rephr 13. This shade will definitely spice things up a bit. Nice warm tone brown shades, very universal, very easy to use. I like that. I like that the way it is, and I would just throw a shimmer on, but I'm gonna add cinnamon right here, just because, we're trying out the palette. I'm gonna focus it just kind of like on the crease in here. Not gonna take it to the outer corner. See, I just really want it focused in this area. There we go. That's spicy. Okay, so now that we have all this spice going on, this shimmer looks absolutely beautiful. And I think I'm going to have to use this. This is soft and warm. Such a beautiful neutral shimmer. But I am going to apply this all over the lid. And then I'm going to pop it in the center with maybe that hot pink one, just because I'm dying to use it. All right, so I'm going to pick up sprinkles and just pop it in the center of the lid. See how easy it is just to mix and match? Love it. And all these shimmers I've done with my finger, and they work out great. I'm going to touch up a little bit right here in the outer corner with the first shimmer. Touch up a little bit on the inner corner as well. Just like that. A little bit of fallout, but I can flake that away. Let's do something for the lower lash line. And I think I'm going to use brown sugar for the lower lash line. Taking it on my Rephr 03. Now for the inner corner, I'm going to try this shade, Gumdrops. A lot of these shimmers, they have a clear base. So they're very easy to use. But don't expect like that full-on coverage from them. Whatever you have underneath will show through, and it'll just give it a different shift. Okay guys, so let me go add finishing touches and I'll be right back to show you this final look number 2. Okay guys, so here is the completed look number 2. I love it. I thought this was a fun look to create. Same everything with the exception of the lower waterline. I used a NYX Epic Wear eyeliner. It's from an old collection. It's just a hot pink eyeliner. But let me go ahead and wrap up today's video and I'll share with you guys my final thoughts on this new holiday palette from Simply Posh Cosmetics. Okay guys, so Simply Posh Cosmetics Gingerbread Bakery Palette. Get a full-size mirror and 18 different shadows that you can mix and match and pop out and put in your own palette. It's the same usual setup. arrangement that Simply Posh is usually gives us. And you can take these column by column, or you can take them in 9 and use them that way. But these shades can all be used together. You saw that I just mixed and matched around the palette. I applied all of the shimmers with my finger, with the exception of the ones I used in the inner corner. I used a damp brush. Little fallout, nothing terrible. And I'm sure if you used a glitter primer, you'd get a lot less fallout than I did. But I love the looks I was able to create. I'm not the biggest fan of pastel shades, but since there are some deeper shades in here, it helps to balance out the palette, and I find it a little more user-friendly for myself. So overall, I think this is a nice take on a holiday palette. It's a different take, not so much original red, blue, green, silver, gold that we're used to seeing. I love the pink in here and the different shades of blue, and I love the warm tones in here. So great job, Simply Posh Cosmetics. Thank you so much for sending this my way. Again, this palette drops on November 7th at 1 p.m. CST. I do have an affiliate code, Steff, and that will save you 10% off. Not too sure what they are doing for Black Friday, but if you like this, I wouldn't wait. Some of their stuff tends to sell out. So let me know if you're going to pick this up. Let me know which look was your favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.